Hi, this is PR Sundar and welcome to this special episode. I'm going to talk about Suzlon. Just 2 days before, there was a news that said that Suzlon pledged about 10% of its shares with Adani group company called Adani Green. And that raised many questions. The first thing is that normally a company, when they are in financial problem, they will be raising the loan by pledging the shares, but to whom they will go? If you have a problem, where will you go? You will go to the bank, or you will go to NBFC, or you will have to go to the financial institutions. Companies will be approaching a bank or NBFC or some other financial institutions for raising the money. The companies will not be approaching another company for a loan. So, for the sake of argument, we assume that, a company is a cash-rich company, so therefore they want to lend. But we all know Adani is a highly leveraged company. Adani has lots and lots of loans from banks. So they themselves, they are expanding their business. They don't have money. So that's why they borrow from the bank. Why should they borrow money from the bank and then they lend it to Suzlon? So somewhere the logic was not working. It was very, very clear that there is something wrong. But what happened? Later, the clarification came from SBI Capital, and they said that, Suzlon has pledged the shares with SBI Capital only, not with Adani Group, and it was a typo error. I really don't know how this kind of typo errors can come. And you may remember, like few years before, one milkman holding 3 shares in a company filed a case in Supreme Court and saying that this company has cheated 1 lakh crore. And the case was taken up by Supreme Court. And later the same milkman said, no, I did not file any case. Somebody forged my signature. But the damage is done already. The company share price fell more than, market cap has fallen more than 10,000 crore in just one day. The same way here, what happened? This typo error, and I don't know, nobody want to believe the typo error because the name Adani was there. And everybody assumed, including me, and we thought that, okay, Adani is actually lending money to Suzlon by taking the shares and over a period of time, and he will take over the Suzlon. So if Adani, just name Adani, all the share prices will go up. So people thought, Adani is going to take over Suzlon, and Suzlon shot up 20% yesterday. It was unimaginable. A company which is in a financial trouble only pledged the shares to raise the money. And that company share is shooting up 20% yesterday. And that too after the clarification came from SBI Cap. If no clarification comes, yeah, it's true. Like I also assume that Adani will be buying Suzlon. But the clarification has already come. Adani has nothing to do with Suzlon. But still people don't want to listen. And today it shot up another 9-10%. So taking the total rise to about 30% in just 2 trading sessions. That too for a company which is in a financial trouble. And we all know Suzlon, it was trading around 500 rupees in 2007 and 8. It went up to 5 rupees. So sometimes, market, they are so irrational. And you may remember a few months before I came out with a video, there was a bank called Lakshmi Vilas Bank. The RBI stated very clearly, the equity shareholders will get 0 rupees. It will be written off. But despite that, the share price was trading around 15 rupees, 16 rupees, and the people are buying. The smart people are selling. The stupid people are buying, and that has gone to 0. And in fact, that time I came out with a video by stating that NSE should have stopped trading. So here also, some smart people, they have sold their shares. But people, who are not having any knowledge, and still they are thinking, they don't want to believe the SBI Cap, and they still think that, Adani is going to buy this company. So they are buying at a very, very high price. So why I came out with this video, just to warn that, please do not go and buy shares based on this kind of news. At least if there is a news you are buying, it is understandable, but the news has been clarified that it is totally wrong, right? So this is a crazy moment. Of course, today at the end of the day, in the morning it was 9-10% higher, then it has come down. It has come down. It has closed, I think, slightly 1-2% only higher. But my advice to you, please do not go and buy the shares based on this kind of news. You study the fundamentals of a company and invest for long term. So this kind of trading will chop both the sides. So this is about Suzlon. Okay, coming back to our markets, markets were too volatile, and it was going up, down, all those kind of things. And HDFC Twins, Kotak, TCS, Infosys, ITC, Industrial Unilever, Axis Bank, and I think almost all the stocks came under profit booking. And but at the end of the day, it was not a big fall. But the thing is, profit booking was visible in most of the companies. And it is only Reliance which has saved the market. If not for Reliance, today we would have fallen much more. But what was surprising, at the end of the day, both domestic institutions as well as foreign institutions, they were net buyers in cash market. FIIs, they have bought for 1,145 crores, and domestic institutions, they have bought for 633 crore. So taking the total figure to more than 1,700, 1,800 crores, and still the market ended in negative. So looking at the open interest, by looking at the volatility, people got scared. So they started selling call options aggressively. So from 17,600, 700, 800, all call options, they've been sold aggressively. Anyway, because we have only 2 more trading sessions for this expiry. So even if it goes higher, time value will help them. Yeah. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.